Hey, this is Saralynn at Easy Divers, and welcome to Tune In Tuesday. We're having just a gentle little fireside chat tonight from the tavern. I want to talk to you about Master Scuba Divers. So I've seen some interesting comments on some of the scuba boards and pages lately where it showed me that people didn't really understand why Master Scuba Diver had a benefit. And here's the benefit. Anyone who obtains their Master Scuba Diver rating, you're not getting it to have a C card to show people. You're earning it to show yourself and others that you have a great level of experience in many different areas. So the first thing that's required to move towards your Master Scuba Diver is your Rescue Diver rating. So the way our process goes with PADI, we start off with open water training, move to advanced open water training where you get some additional dives under supervision, and then in your all of your adventure divers in advanced give you an introduction to some of the specialties that are available. I haven't counted them up exactly, but between Matt and Pat and I think collectively we teach over 25 different specialties. In our newsletter that's going to come out next week, we've got a cute little quiz in there that gives you a chance to go through and answer questions and help determine which specialties might be of interest to you. In addition to your interest level, we do need to look at where you are able and willing to travel over the next year, because obviously some specific destinations will be needed for some of the specialty areas. One of the things that I like for people to think about always is to go on to become a rescue diver. And again, our names aren't always that accurate. I don't want you to become a rescue diver like a lifeguard to go out and save everybody who needs it. I'd like for you to become a rescue diver to enhance your own self-rescue ability. If you know what can go wrong, then you have an opportunity to make your dive plan to potentially head problems off. If you are prepared with a whole tool belt of skills for what you would do if things do go wrong, then you can minimize and eliminate any of the challenges that will eventually pop up for you. As careful and conscientious as many of you are, I love how careful you are at making your dive plans and executing your dives. But between other people and Mother Nature, sometimes we still do face problems. As a certified rescue diver, you are better equipped to handle those problems and get back to the fun parts of diving. So that's the first prerequisite, moving towards Master Scuba Diver. The second is to get certified in 5 specialties. Well, when you take a specialty course, you have anywhere between 2 and 4 dives under supervision, meeting very specific objectives. And in meeting those objectives, you are going to enhance and increase your skill level, your comfort level, your ability to be a good buddy, your ability to look at conditions and make good judgments about when and where you should or should not dive. It just enhances your overall diving, plus it's just plain a lot of fun. So tons and tons of specialties available for you. We've got the whale shark dive specialty coming up in January. We're going to be working on delayed surface marker buoy and DPV this weekend, also deep diver this weekend over at Mermit Springs. Depending upon where you go, there are different specialties that go very well with the conditions and the opportunities that we have at our different dive sites. We have gone crazy this weekend, or this whole summer, with local diving. And what we found is when we add some specialties to some of the local diving areas, it adds an extra little bit of pizzazz to our diving weekend. If you've been to Pennyroyal already 10 times, it might be fun to go to Pennyroyal and do a dry suit diver and a deep diver to see parts of the quarry that you've never seen before. So let us talk to any one of our staff members and feel free to give us a call, because we'd really like to share the fun of all of this with you. So to recap, Master Scuba Diver is rescue diver certification, 5 specialties, and I didn't mention this before, but you'd probably have to get there anyway. That's a minimum of 50 logged dives. And keep in mind, if you are going to go forward into these specialty areas, having your own personal gear kits are really essential to getting you comfortable in the water and putting you in a great situation to handle the challenges that these new classes can be part of. So we'd really challenge you to consider Master Scuba Diver. Again, not a race to earn a card, but an opportunity to expand your personal diving skills add some extra zip to the trips, especially our local trips, and to just be able to sit back and say, wow, I've had a great accomplishment. You never get bored because there's always one more challenge, one more objective to meet, one more fun thing to add to your logbook at the end of the day. Please watch for our newsletter coming out next week. It will have the quiz on what specialties should I take. Also, as a little aside, we're going to be ordering these new super soft, cozy hoodie shirts next week. So if you've got special size or color preferences, I'd love to have you let me know. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next week.